Welcome to Untitled Communications MaxAgent training video. Let's begin by launching MaxAgent. Simply click the Start button and select MaxAgent. The MaxAgent login screen is displayed. Here you'll need to enter your server name or IP address, then your extension number, followed by the extension password. The two options on the left, Enable IP Talk Soft Phone and Enable Max Call, will be covered later in another training video. So for this training class, simply select Always Save Password and then select Sign In. At the workgroup login screen, you will see all workgroups that the extension is a member of. To log into a single workgroup, simply select that workgroup. To log out, simply unselect it. If you would like to log into all workgroups simultaneously, select the group. For this example, let's simply log into workgroup 400. Anytime during the day when you're running MaxAgent and you would like to log in or log out of a workgroup, you can simply press the Login button in MaxAgent. The same list is displayed. If you would like to log in or out of all workgroups, click the button at the very top. If you'd like to eliminate one workgroup, just simply click that workgroup and then press the OK button. You're now available to receive workgroup calls. If at any time you would like to go not ready for a small break, simply click the Ready, Not Ready toggle button and you will not receive inbound workgroup calls. Once you're back from a break, ensure that you go ready by clicking the button again. You will now receive workgroup calls. From the MaxAgent client screen, there are many ways that you can initiate a call. The first is to simply type in the number you'd like to dial, and then either press Enter or press the Connect button. That process will ring your phone, and when you pick it up, the called party's phone will ring. Once answered, MaxAgent will display the call as connected, as you see here. To disconnect the call, you can either hang up the handset or press the hang up button. You may also use the dial pad and simply click the party you'd like to call, press the connect button, and it will ring your extension. Once you pick it up, it will ring the called party. Simply hang up the handset or press the hang up button to disconnect the call. From the directory tab below, you can also call any extension on the system. Again, click, it'll ring your phone, and then the called party's phone will ring. Hang up the handset to disconnect the call. If at any time you've dialed a number that you would like to redial, simply click the History tab, and it will display all the inbound and outbound call activity for this extension. As you can see, we've dialed extension 105 many times. Simply click the number, and it'll connect the call. You may choose to leave the bottom of the screen set to the workgroup queue, so you can monitor any calls that are in the workgroup. Currently, there are no calls in the workgroup, and you are set to ready. To answer a call, we'll simply dial into the workgroup. It rings straight to your extension. Pick up the call and greet the caller. Once done, hang up the handset or press the hang up button. If you're on a break or finishing something up real quick for the customer, you can simply hit Not Ready, and any new workgroup calls should go directly to queue. As you see now, you have one call in queue from Dorothy McKnight, extension 101. When you toggle back to ready, this call will be directed to your extension. Once you've answered an incoming call, you have two options on a transfer. You can blind transfer it just by dialing the extension number, pressing the transfer key, and then hanging up the call. Or you can perform a supervised transfer by dialing the extension number, pressing transfer, and then discussing the situation with the extension you're calling. We'll try both of them here. Simply type in the extension number, press transfer, and then yes. That's a blind transfer. As you see, you're not connected to the call any longer, yet extension 105 is ringing. To perform a supervised transfer, enter the incoming call, input the extension number, press transfer, wait for the called party to answer, discuss the situation, and then transfer the call by pressing the yes button. If you'd like to place a call on hold, simply answer an inbound workgroup call, and you can press the hold button on your phone, or you can use the software to perform this activity. As you notice here, we don't have a button for hold, although we can customize this toolbar by right-clicking, selecting Customize Toolbar, and then adding the hold button, pressing OK. Now you see we have a hold button. So currently this call shows connected, and then you can just press the hold button to place a call on hold. Anytime you'd like to retrieve this call, simply click hold, it will ring your phone, and you pick up the call. Another way of handling an inbound call is to line park it. Simply pick up the call, and viewing your line park tab, you can either double click a line park ID or press the park button. Here we'll just park the call at 02 and then go back on hook. Now any current member of the work group can view their line park tab and see this call on park, and simply double click or press the pickup call button to retrieve the call. In this case, we'll have extension 100 retrieve the call that they just parked. The call rings their phone, they pick it back up, and they're reconnected to Dorothy McKnight, extension 101. If you ever need to conference a call, simply answer the inbound call, dial the extension you would like to conference in this case extension 105, and then press the conference button. When extension 105 answers, conference a call by pressing the yes button. As you can see, all three parties are now in a conference state. If at any time you would like to disconnect one of these parties, right-click and select Drop from Conference. Then extension 105 is dropped from the conference, and now extension 100 is talking directly to extension 101. You can also conference a party by selecting the Directory tab and dragging and dropping the party on top of the current call. Once they answer, click Yes, and the parties are once again conferenced together. To disconnect, right-click and select Drop from Conference. Simply hang up or press a hang up button to end the call. While working throughout the day, you may notice visually that you have a voicemail. To look at this voicemail, simply click the voicemail tab below. You'll notice that you currently have a voicemail from extension 105. The message is currently new. To listen to the message, just simply press the play button, and it'll ring your extension, and you can pick it up and listen to the voicemail message. Once you've listened to it in its entirety, simply hang up the phone. The icons at the bottom let you forward, save, or save to a file. In the event that you receive voicemail messages for the work group, they will be listed here in this tab. Currently there are no voicemail messages for the work group, only personal voicemail messages for extension 100. Once you're connected to a workgroup call, you have the option to record the call by right-clicking and selecting Start Recording. You'll notice that the record column shows a little red icon identifying that this call is currently being recorded. To stop the recording, right-click and select Stop Recording, or if you'd like, you can simply pause the recording. Here we'll stop the recording. Another option to record the call is to again customize a toolbar, add the record button, and once connected to a call, simply click the record button, and it too will record the call. So far, we've just been handling calls coming inbound to the workgroup while we're in the ready state. You can also handle calls while you're in the not ready state. Let's make a couple calls into the workgroup. And you'll notice in the workgroup queue, you have 2 calls in queue. Right now, if you went to the ready state, the call at the top of the list would ring your extension. But perhaps the bottom call has higher priority, and you would like to pick this call up and answer it first. Simply press the pick up call button, and it'll ring your extension. And then answer the call normally, and proceed. Once you hang up, you'll notice that there's one single call in the workgroup queue. You can either press the pick up call button again, or simply go ready, and the call will ring your extension. The final tab I'd like to show you today in MaxAgent is a speed dial. The speed dial tab allows you to create up to 20 frequently dialed numbers for ease of dialing. Just double click at entry and enter the information requested. Make sure you enter your trunk access code and any long distance dialing if necessary. Once entered, you can just simply click the number and it will ring your extension and make the outbound call for you. Thank you for viewing Altigen's MaxAgent training video.